I'm Ozma, and I'm here at Mrs. Nelson's bookstore in Laverne, California, which is just outside of Los Angeles. And I'm doing a signing and a reading and discussion here tonight. And one really cool thing that I just noticed in the store is that they have a display with my book and then tons of books that my father and I read together, and they're offering 25% off for any of the books we read together. The entire bottom shelf is just overwhelming me with memories. It's such a huge variety. You go from like Each Little Bird That Sings, which I talk about all the time, The View from Saturday, The Whistling Season, A Gathering of Days, Wish You Well by David Baldacci. It's really crazy seeing them all together, especially with the new covers. Here's the new Beverly Cleary based on the movie. So I'm really excited because it's obvious that they planned ahead for me. I feel very welcome. We were being interviewed for the CBS Evening News, and they said, read a chapter of your book to your dad, and we want to get footage of it. But the funny thing was, every time I started a sentence, he cut me off with the thing he cut me off the first time. So, like, I brought up in front of the camera that I thought the streak started on a train. He interrupts me and says, the curious incident of the train in the nighttime. My dad is just like a tape recording. Like, he's so predictable.
I think now, especially with the changes that we have in our education budgets and things like that in the state of California, we have a lot of parents now who are really stepping up and trying to be supportive of their kids' education at home as well. And my hope for this was that a lot of parents and librarians and teachers would recognize that it's just a small commitment of 10 minutes a day to share a book with a child.
But that's a tip I would have if you're thinking about starting a streak, is to find a series or an author that you guys like and just keep following that, because then you always know you're going to have reading material. You're going to have reading material. If you guys say, let's read Agatha Christie, you've got 60 plus books waiting for you that you can go through. You know, that's really nice.
I know when I read the book, it really connected with me because I've always read to my child, and yet I was the child who was never read to. And how much I value that time with my daughter, and I know that it's really made a huge difference in her life as far as how well she reads, how well she communicates, how well she does in school, and I'm really hoping that a lot of parents and teachers will recognize that and read to their kids as well.
We're in the bathroom of Mrs. Nelson's bookstore, where apparently real authors sign the door. And since I am sort of a real author now, I'm thinking I'm going to sign the door. Everyone else is drawing pictures, and I have this picture that I sometimes draw of myself, which is like a bow, but the picture next to me is so much better. Alice Ozma likes California. It's true.